Amazulu has enjoyed a blinder of a season in the DStv Premiership. Asusu is set to conclude the campaign in the highest ever position in their history. Naturally, this brings about positive vibes and ideas flow to make the brand stronger outside the PSL pitch.
We are at Kwamsane in Mtubatuba, northern parts of KZN. Amazulu FC is a club that enjoys a lot of coverage in terms of supporters in these parts of the province. We are very much happy to be interacting with the youngsters. The coaches are having fun. It's a coaching clinic. We partnered with Bell Equipment, who are our youth sponsor, specifically under 17s. The youngsters that we are coaching, the coaches are coaching and interacting with, are hopefully going to be future Amazulu players.
Come, gents! Let's move!
By the time it's clear, will help us to distribute the PSL.
Today we are in Mtubatuba, northern KZN. We are here to roll out coaching clinics that have been made possible by Bell Equipment. The clinic started off in Mapumulo, where we went and engaged about 130 kids. As you see behind me, this is exactly what was going on, and we moved on to Soweto. Then from Soweto we did your Alexandra. And then in Soweto we were fortunate enough to have your Notimukwena coming through to also lend a hand in the sessions. In Alexandra we had Umaimani Piri coming through, so it was quite a success, both Mapumulo and the Joburg one. So today we are here in Mtubatuba. The weather didn't deter the boys from coming out. They've come out in their numbers.
We are on. You know, on Commercial Station 1. Cool.
Yes. I'm enjoying about being here today because I'm interacting with young boys, future stars. It's nice to see them happy. They are happy that Amazulu are here. So I'm happy to be involved in this initiative with the young boys from Mtubatuba.
When Sandile Zungu acquired the club early in the season, a new kind of energy was felt. The results came in almost immediately when Benny McCarthy was brought in as head coach. The club went on a rampage, accumulating points that have shot them right to the second position on the log.
Very much so, because with Bell Equipment, who have joined us recently as a partner ever since the new leadership of Mr. Sandile Zungu came on board. We've seen a lot of, growth like never before, exponentially.
It's just hard, really making sure that the boys, in the senior team itself, in our development, they take themselves seriously. Our president once said to them, for them to be taken seriously, they have to take themselves seriously. So I think that was the drive behind it, and really buying into the new vision, of the president to say this is where he envisions the club.
Well done, Sanele. Group 3, Uzanda, Chacha Amapip. Group 18, come here.
It must be known that Amazulu are a wonderful club with wonderful management, bosses. The whole idea with the Amazulu Football Club is to make the difference in people's life, is to bring hope, is to develop skills, is to give people opportunity, is to make sure that we touch each and everybody's life in a different way. By being here, we are telling people who in their minds believe they are in a remote area that no matter how far you are, if you are serious, opportunities will come to you. It's not that opportunity is not there. It's one of those chances where we provide to the people. I know some of them to wear a jersey with the logo of Amazulu. It's an unbelievable lifetime story that we'll tell for the rest of their lives. Some of these boys, not all of them may be our players, but some of them will be our supporters. Some of them will be big business people. Maybe one day the owner of Amazulu is among these kids. So we hope what we think will happen to them will really happen. That when they go home today and sleep at night, they feel blessed and feel happy.
Move down.
I think and believe the new owners, they came with a different dimension. We have more hunger now than before, but I think everyone is working hard now and everyone is willing to work for the club, for the badge, and I'm happy about that.
Having flirted with relegation last season, it didn't look promising even with the start of the DStv Premiership. An overhaul was needed in key positions within the club structures. Game by game, it started to take shape, and Koki's free kick against Bloemfontein Celtic was exactly what the doctor ordered to instill a new sense of belief.
So chance for a spectacular winner! Oh my word, he has done it! There might have been controversy about the setup for his penalty, but for his free kick there is none. In the final minute of added time, Tapelo Koki has scored his second goal and potentially Amazulu's winner in their second 4-3 scoreline of the season.
I think is a bit of a rejuvenated vibe across the board. We joke about quality players that were signed and we applaud that, but also you also have the bulk of the squad that's been there as well through the tough times. Maybe I can say myself behind as backroom staff. I've also seen almost every aspect of the struggles and the highs. So it's been a combination of, I think, a hunger that's been revived and I think a turn of fortunes, but with a lot of hard work that we've seen is what's helped Amazulu at this point.
Chance for Sitebe! It's a tremendous shot and equally as good a save.
Well, I'm an optimist, you know, and there's no reason for me to argue a vision before it's realized. So when the president said he's looking at top 4, based on the history, I mean, you'd think, yeah, maybe not. But when things started happening at things started going in motion, then you'd see that, hey, it's doable. You know, let me stand up and do my part as well, you know, to make this a reality. So to be honest, yeah, skepticism was there, you know, given the history of the club struggling, not doing really well. But once we started seeing it and, you know, living it, then we saw that, you know what, it's possible. You know, it's just unfortunate that we couldn't go all the way and win the league, but it was there, you know. So it's things that, in all honesty, nobody thought I'd wake up and say Amazulu is number 2 on the log, you know. But it's a good change. It's a good motivation for us to really be consistent in the performance. We trust the coach, we trust his technical team, we trust the type of players we have, because they're also sending a message to our development players to say, guys, it's possible.
And now 5 goals. Look at that. Sitebe adds one more, and Amazulu are running rampant.
It starts with the president setting the stage alight, stating it clearly that he wants top 4. He did not only speak, he backed it by action. I still believe that given a chance, he will also take us to the next level from what we are.
Into a more attacking role. Maybe we'll see something from Sitebe, but at the moment it's going to be the Major who will easily convert an opportunity. Molyneux pulled into action, but it was Matuna who created it. Matoro scores it.
I'm happy for all the players. Most of the players have raised their hands this season. Even those players who were here and the new players who joined us, like Mlengas and Memelas, they are showing that they are coming from teams from Joburg. They have experience and they add the experience in the team.
Amazulu has certainly set the stage alight. It's been an absolute thrill witnessing the rise of the Giants. We hope for bigger and better things in the new season.